So, hello and welcome everybody to SND SMC. I hope everyone is doing good. So, today I will be talking about the breaker block. All right. So, the breaker block are of two types: a bullish breaker or a bearish breaker. Okay. So, so ICT breaker are mainly those blocks which are failed demand or supply zones. Like you see, this was the demand zone. Like price failed to down and mitigated towards the upside and comes back again, didn't hold this demand zone and dropped down towards the downside. So that is how will be a failed demand zone. Okay, so now we can use this as a breaker block, as a ICT breaker block. And same thing for here. This is a high, then low, price failed to give a down move from here. So price might go up and comes back again, then give a nice move towards the upside. So this will be a breaker, bullish breaker, and this will be a bearish breaker. Alright. So in this session, I will be talking about this one only. So let's see if we have a higher high, higher low, and another higher high, and price just failed to hold this order block, which is responsible for BMS towards the upside. Then price has taken out the low as well, and when price comes back again towards this bullish order block, which is failed to hold, then this just became a breaker block. All right, so you might look for sells in here, just here, targeting some sort of lows. So same thing here. This was the order block. Let me explain in more depth. So this can be a good order block for buys, and we have a pre-EMS towards the upside. But what happened next? Price just came back again inside this breaker block and broke it towards the downside. So this will be a failed bullish order block. So what can happen next? Price might come again another time and can give a nice reaction from this failed bullish order block and can drop downside. So this just become a bearish breaker. So same thing you see for bullish breaker. Price might make a lower low, lower high, lower low, and higher high. Okay, so if price comes back again here, this lower high failed bearish order block can work as or can be seen as a breaker block. So price might come here back again and can give a nice move towards the upside. So that is how we see the bearish and bullish breaker. So this will be a bullish breaker. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So same thing, like for example. So when a price make higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and can give a nice move towards the upside. So this last low, which is responsible for up move, can be a good breaker block for sells. All right, so this will be a bearish breaker. And same thing, if price going down, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, and price failed to give a nice drop from this one and broken towards the upside, like price broken towards the downside of this higher high and broken towards the upside towards the upside of this lower high. So this can be a nice bullish breaker for you to take buys from here. So that is how these things can work. So this can be a full bullish breaker. Okay, so let's just go on other chart and see some examples. So you see price has made a higher high, higher low, lower high, and given a nice BMS filled to and given a nice move towards the downside. Okay, so this high has given a move towards the upside again. So what happened here? I was talking about lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. Same thing here, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So this last higher high, lower high can help price move towards the upside. Price might come again and can give a nice reaction towards the upside. So yeah, this is what it is. So price just came back again and mitigated this breaker block and move towards the upside again. So that is how we see the breaker block. And some more examples. Let me give you. So again, same thing. Price makes lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Another annotation: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, then move towards the downside. So this last lower low can be a good bearish breaker. Okay, okay. So this can be a good bearish breaker for you. So you might take a sell from here. Same thing here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So there were some kind of liquidity right here. Stop hunt and BMS towards the downside. So this last bullish candle became a breaker block. So what happened next? Price just came back again, mitigated this breaker and given a move, nice move towards the downside and taken out the lows, not taken out the lows, but given a nice short move towards the downside here. Okay, so same thing, same thing here. Price made a higher high, price made a higher high, little base here, and another higher high, and drop down towards the downside. So this base become a nice breaker block. Okay, so you might see some sort of sell move here. So this can be a good breaker block as well. And more example like here, made a higher high, higher high, and lower low. So this last base can be a good breaker for you to look for sells here. So that is how these things work. The breaker block. So you see we had a higher high, higher low, higher low, and higher high. Price has taken out this liquidity. Okay, so after making this, breaking this high, this just became a nice breaker. So what happened next? Price just came back again inside this breaker block, which is responsible for this down move. Like made a higher high, lower low, something like this. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. Then again move towards down upside. So this will be your good breaker block. Trade inside this block and can move, give a move towards the upside. So same thing here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. Okay, higher low, lower low, and can give a nice move towards the upside and then retraces back again inside the breaker and given us a nice move towards the upside here. So if you miss this trade here, you can look for buys around here again. So that is exactly what the breaker block is. So thanks for watching and don't forget to practice this block, the breaker bullish and bearish breaker block.